YouTube. What's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another live, guys. And today's live is going to be on winners and losers from week one. So, guys, I got some accountability to talk about. Some of the guys that I missed on, as in week one, right? It's week one, and I got some guys that I hit on, but I'm gonna talk about basically guys that I think y'all should be looking for the waiver wire video. So I'm gonna talk about why you probably should be looking out for this guy and why this guy is probably a loser and you shouldn't be looking out. So make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. I said what I said. So guys, my air conditioner, I am in the car. So my air conditioner will be going on. So just be patient with me. Let me know if the audio is terrible because of the air conditioner. So let's begin. I'm gonna start off with my losers. What's going on, Stacy? How did you do? Let me know how you did. Let me know how you did. So let me give me some water. Mike Murray, what's up, bruh? Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. I come home from work, my mouth be dry. I don't care. I'm still gonna do the video, right? I've been in a hot lab all day. Okay. So let's start. The loser. The first loser is AJ Dillon. She said, I won. Big sent you a picture of it in OnlyFans, but Dobbins being out is wearing me. You good. That Tyreek killing too. I told you. Uh-oh. Good job, Stacy. So the first loser is AJ Dillon. And guys, I'll be the first one. I told y'all to pick up AJ Dillon, but he's a big time loser. If you in redraft and you want to drop him, do what you're going to do. Now, listen, I don't drop my players after week one, but I'm not going to tell y'all not to drop this guy. I'm like, you know me, I told y'all I'm going to be accountable. I told y'all to pick up AJ Dillon as a zero RB target. And listen, you got him in round 6 or 7, so it's not going to kill your team. Imagine some of these guys that got these top guys like JK and they went down. That's why I didn't want y'all to draft running backs early. I wanted y'all to go after Tyreeks and Almaraz and Justin Jefferson and even Cooper Kupp at times before he got injured with his hamstring. So AJ Dillon, guys, to me, he doesn't look like he needs to lose 20 pounds. He's not hitting the hole quick enough to get past arm tackles. Aaron Jones is killing it. So people that was on Aaron Jones over AJ Dillon, you did a great job. Guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. So guys that picked up AJ Dillon, you might have to move on from him. If you want to wait a couple weeks because of Aaron Jones' injury with the hamstring, it might be a good strategy. So me, I'm waiting. I'm just putting them to the bench and I'm finagling them and I'm going to the waiver wire to bring up other guys. All right, moving on. The next guy is Antonio Gibson. I said what I said. Antonio Gibson is a loser, and I told y'all to pick him up, and he was going in the 7th round too. Yes, sir. Rally 30-point, 40-point Tyreek. I told people that's one of my top wide receivers. I had him over Jamar Chase, and I'm not gonna sit around and talk about and kill Jamar Chase today, or kill Joe Burrow. But I told y'all to fade that offense, and a lot of you said I was crazy. It is what it is. I'm not right on everything, but I'm 70%. So we're gonna talk about all that today before we get out of here. Antonio Gibson. Antonio Gibson, guys. He didn't. Hey, I might drop him in a couple redrafts. I don't know if I'm even gonna wait on this guy. It looked terrible. They didn't even play him. He had one fumble and you get him out of there. With Tank Bigsby had a fumble and he did another bad play and they kept playing him. Antonio Gibson, they treat him like a girlfriend that they don't want. He do one little thing, you ready to leave. Oh, I'm going home. I don't know. I'm mad. You need to break up. You need to break up with that person then. You need to break up with Antonio. If he fumble one time, you don't want to use him no more. You need to go ahead and let this guy go. I don't understand what y'all holding on to, why you getting dynamic with him, why you got Eric Bieniemy, because you're not using them right, not using them correctly. So Antonio Gibson, guys, I take responsibility. There's 2 guys that I missed on for us week one, and it's only week one, but I told y'all these guys was gonna be solid. Like they're gonna give you 10, 11 points or 12 points. Yes, they treat them like a side chick, sports, as you know it. Come on, bruh. Appreciate you being in here, bruh. I got to get to your lives and I got to check out your content, bruh. I'm so busy, bruh. I appreciate you showing support. But yeah, they treat them like a stepchild. So Antonio Gibson, I was wrong on AJ Dillon and Antonio Gibson. Those are my 2 biggest misses this week. I hit on a lot of other guys. Next is Daniel Jones. I'm still on Daniel Jones. That was a rainy game. That was a terrible game. So if you said Joe Burrow is good, then what you gonna say about Daniel Jones? If Daniel Jones suck and he's terrible, Joe Burrow will suck. So it's week one. Now, if it was a perfect weather game and that would have happened, and I know Dallas defense is really good because I'm a Dallas fan, but that Cowboys defense is really good, but that's a rain game. They couldn't get the ball out. It was just a bad opportunity. Like they blocked the punt, and then you wanted to run in the ball with Saquon. Dallas, look how Dak looked. Dak looked worse than Daniel. He hit one throw. He hit that throw to CD, and I think he hit one throw to the Brandon Cooks, and that was it. The rest of it was it was choppy because it was a bad weather game, and so he was playing behind his run game because they was already up. Daniel Jones had to try to push the ball downfield. Now I seen like maybe two bad plays from Daniel Jones where I'm like, nah, bro, that's not MVP candidate. That's terrible. The one where he was running out of bounds, they was already down by 14, 17 points, and he threw the ball anyway before he went out of bounds, and they picked it. That was a terrible play. That's old school Daniel Jones. And tight ends was dropping the ball. Yes, yeah, Dallas tight ends was dropping the ball, but they still was. It wasn't no big time throws or anything. Daniel Jones had some drops, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I'm still on Daniel Jones. I still feel great about Daniel Jones. If you go back to Aaron Rodgers' MVP season, you remember that he had like 3 picks, and then the next game they started hitting, and he ended up winning MVP. So one game is not going to kill him. I still like Daniel Jones. I think this is some of the best thing that could have happened to him. This is the part of the best thing. So I love Daniel Jones, guys. I'm holding on to him. If you want to drop him, feel free to do that. I'm not doing it. I like Daniel Jones. I think I drafted him for a reason. I think this team is going to be good. So let's move on. That's the third miss. I had a lot of hits. So let me hook up my charger real quick, guys. Let me hook up my charger. Okay. All right. Next, Lamar Jackson. It's another miss. All my losers are my misses. Now my winners, I got winners on there that I didn't talk about, but I also got a little bit of winners that I talked about too. So Lamar Jackson, I'm still sticking with him. That was just a bad game. It happens. A lot of quarterbacks played down, guys. A lot of quarterbacks played down. It's the first week. They don't play in preseason. So Lamar Jackson, I missed on him. I'm still loving Daniel Jones and Lamar. Daniel Jones and Lamar are still my super flex quarterbacks, and I'm not dropping them. Now I got backup guys like Jordan Love in a couple of leagues and some other lower tier guys, but I still feel good about my 2 quarterbacks. I still won a couple of leagues. Yes, Nifty really looked like a steal for me in the third. Yes, really still solid. I'm still not drafting Ridley. I'm not saying he is. Look, the guys that I'm not drafting, like CeeDee Lamb, I'm not gonna take no victory lap on no CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb is still an upper echelon guy. I'm just not taking those guys on those type of offenses. Did you see how Trevor looked at times? Did you see how Christian Kirk didn't get no targets a couple times? Did you see how Zay Jones was looking good at times? I don't think Ridley's gonna get hyper targeted. But listen, if this happens 3 weeks in a row, I'm gonna stand corrected. Ridley was a top pick, and you should have been targeting that guy in the second or third round. But I don't think he's gonna do that every single week. Some weeks I think Evan Ingram's gonna have a big week, and really might not have that big week. That's why I told y'all to look to maybe not drafting Calvin Ridley so early and wait late to get him if you could. But anyway, Lamar Jackson, guys, I still feel great about that. They just trying to find out their new little link. They got a new offense. I love the way Zay Flowers. I told y'all about Zay Flowers, #1 rookie. He's the only one getting hyper target like that as a rookie in the league. I told y'all about that, but I'm not gonna take a victory lap. It's only week 1, but I'm gonna stay accountable. I don't run from anything. Next is Sky Moore. Now I ain't say nothing about no Sky Moore. I was never on no Sky Moore, guys. That looked terrible, and I don't want to disrespect Sky Moore. I don't want to disrespect Sky Moore as a player because right now he's a better player than I am. But just me, I got to be fair. That looked terrible. I'm buying low on Kadarius Toney. I said what I said. I'm buying low on Kadarius Toney. Guys, they're gonna go out and hyper target Kadarius Toney and make sure his mind stay in the game. They need Kadarius Toney. They don't have any upper echelon athletic guys. Sky Moore can't even jump up and catch a ball that most professional athletes can jump up at his size and catch. But Kadarius Toney is a phenom, but he's bad mentally. So he got to get into the game, and also he missed a lot of time. So I'm buying low on Kadarius Toney. I'm stashing him for the right price right now because I ain't got to spend up with what, like a fourth or a third. Nobody wants Kadarius Toney. I'm definitely not buying no Sky Moore. Sky Moore, I'm done with Sky Moore. If Sky Moore go out and boom next week, it is what it is. I'm not touching no Sky Moore. But I was never on Sky Moore. I'm just giving y'all, these are losers. Okay, let's get on to my winners. Let's get on to my winners. And then I'm going to get to the comment section before I get out of here. This is not going to be a super long video. My winners is Tutu Atwell. I told y'all what Tutu was. Now, I'm not taking no victory lap because it's only week 1, but I told you, listen, Puka Nacua is fine. Guys, you got to understand what I'm telling you. I'm not saying I'm not taking a guy because they suck. I just rather have that guy because I like boom players. I like 40 point, 50 points. Tyreek Hill, is he better than Justin Jefferson? That's arguably. But is Justin Jefferson going to go for 55 points? That's why I like the boom players. Tutu is a boom player. So that's why I'm high on Tutu. I think he had a great game. Winner, he's a winner all day. So this is guys, and I got some waiver guys that I'm gonna tell you ahead of the curve. Tomorrow is my waiver video, and I'm gonna do them on all positions. I'm gonna do a live on every position that you should be looking to add in your waivers on as a live. I might do a couple of videos too. But winners, another one, Romeo Doubs, Jordan Love. I told y'all about Jordan Love. I like the winners. Don't agree with everything, but lots of it. Like your thinking. Thank you. So, Tutu, and I would like to know what you disagree on and what do you agree on, because Joe Burrow failed. I know a lot of you. So if you talk about Daniel, you need to talk about Joe. I just want to be fair with that because it's a lot of quarterbacks that played bad. I told a lot of people I like Tua this year. A lot of people didn't like Tua. So the guys that I missed on, I don't think I told anybody nothing crazy. Actually, other than outside of AJ Dillon and Antonio Gibson, and that ain't even crazy. Those are 0 RB guys. But anyway, Romeo Doubs, I love Romeo Doubs. Jordan Love, he hit. Jordan Love is going to be a good quarterback. Romeo Doubs is going to be a good wide receiver, and they ain't even have Christian Watson. So the next guy's Jordan Love. Jordan Love is a winner. He hit. He's a good quarterback. Be looking to pick him up if you can off waivers. Not if you got a top guy. Like, I'm not dropping no Joe Burrow for no Jordan Love. You got to understand how I play fantasy. Ain't no bad player out there. They all going to have good weeks. Who do you want for the boom? Just because a guy goes out and does a certain amount of points don't mean that's going to be a fantasy winning player. You got to get guys that's going to boom and win you the weeks. So I'm not sitting around here saying that. There's a couple guys that I say that they suck. Like I'm saying Sky Moore right now suck. I don't want Sky Moore. I hate to even say that because I don't like saying players suck. But Sky Moore's a guy I ain't touching. But ain't nobody like even Juju Smith-Schuster. That's just a random thought. Juju going to have a good week. Hector says I picked up Puka and dropped Penny when I heard the news that he was healthy scratch. Yes. So next is Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson had a good week. I like Anthony Richardson. He was a winner. He played great for a rookie running quarterback. I like Anthony Richardson. So guys, if he's out there on your waivers, you go pick him up. He shouldn't be out there on your waivers, but pick up Anthony Richardson. Last but not least, the winner, one of the guys that I talked about, and I said draft him over a lot of guys, is Tyreek Hill. I said that Tyreek Hill was my number 2 wide receiver, Justin Jefferson and Tyreek. So again, like I said, I ain't right on everything, and you might say you disagree with some of the stuff I'm saying, but I would love to see what you think compared to what I'm saying that I like. Now, the cherry pick, yes, I listen. Thank you. The cherry pick on me on like guys, really I had a great week. The wide receivers like Tyreek and Amon-Ra. Now my quarterbacks, Lamar Jackson, that I told y'all, and Daniel Jones didn't do well. But guys, things going forward, they can do really well. So I just want to be fair. Now, if they go out and they do this 3 to 4 weeks, I'm totally off on that. So, like I said, we don't got to agree on everything, but at least check my catalog and see how I'm hitting. Because I was right on Tutu. I was right on Amon-Ra. It was a couple other guys that I want to talk about. If y'all remember any other guys, or if I was wrong, please put it in the comment section. We can go back and forth. It's nothing. I love to go back and forth as long as I'm being held accountable for something that I did say or didn't say. I don't want these in between low tier players just because I said I'm not drafting, or all of a sudden, like a Puka. Puka is fine. And if Tutu would have went out there, he says Chase sold me cause or Burrow, but I'm not worried about them. I agree, Nifty. There you go. I'm not gonna take no victory lap on that. I understand Joe Burrow's gonna be solid, but I don't. For as y'all think he's gonna win an MVP, and you think Chase gonna get for 2,300 yards, I don't believe that. Rest in peace. Riley says need some tight end help. Missed on some top guys. I got you. Mike Murray says Zay Flowers going to be good. Yes, he is. Zay Flowers is going to be good. What you think about Swift? Uh, Swift is solid. He okay. I'm going to get Kenneth Gainwell. You can stash Swift as a backup running back in case something happened to Kenneth Gainwell. All right, let me get to some of the comments. And guys, let me know. This is the day where we reflect. TD, you told me this happened. And I'm like, okay, let me explain what I was thinking, or I was completely wrong. It helps me get better, guys. So don't be scared to come at me. I'm not gonna come attack you or anything. I might say, well, that ain't what I meant, or this is what I'm trying to say. Well, who do you like instead of this guy? So that's don't never take offense. This is a reflecting day. So that's why I put all my losses on here. AJ Dillon, Antonio Gibson, Daniel Jones, Lamar Jackson. And actually, I still like those quarterbacks, but the running backs I'm moving on from. I'm going to stash them in my leagues, but that's two different things. Me being an analyst and me playing fantasy football are two different things. Okay, so let me get to the comment section. Stacy says, yo, Mike Mary said, let's go. And Stacy says, I won big. Sent you a pic of on OnlyFans. Dobbins being out worried me. Yes, we talked about that. And we're going to find you a running back. Stacy says, killed him. Yes. Gabriel, what's up, bro? He says, TD. And Roddy says 30 point, 40 point Tyreek. Yes. 40. I had Tyreek in a bunch of leagues. I'm in my best ball. I will be sending y'all shots of my guys, of my teams. My teams did really well. It was a down quarterback week. Sports SPS says they treated him like a side chick. Yes, Antonio Gibson. It says all good. Cowboys defense was for real. Yes. Yes, they was. The boys are fast, and when you out there in the rain and you got to pass every time, it's going to be bad. And Perry says now tight ends was dropping balls. Yes, so was Giants. They was dropping balls too. And Nifty says really looking like a steal. He is right now. So it looks like I might have missed on him. And reason why I say I'm a miss because he could be consistent at that level. That could be a miss because if he top 5, I missed on that. Now if he's top 14, top 12ish, outside of top 12 a little bit, I didn't miss on that because that's the way I thought he was going to be. I wanted Tyreek and Amon-Ra and Waddle and Devontae Smith. So Devontae Smith, if he outdoes Devontae Smith, then I can be wrong. So you got to get guys that I was choosing over Ridley. That's how you consider that. And Riley says, don't agree with everything, but lots of it. Thank you. Like your thinking. Thank you. And listen, guys, you don't never agree with everything what everybody say. I want us all to get better and hold each other accountable. That's how we're going to learn fantasy. And I'm going to learn from y'all. I'm not sitting here and think I know everything, but I do know players, right? I break down players, certain things. My catalog proves itself. But don't never agree. If you agree with everything I'm saying, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe you capping a little bit. Hector says, I picked up Puka and dropped Penny. That was a good move. Stacey said, yes, I listened. Nifty says, Chase sold me cause a Burrow, but I'm not worried about him. And you shouldn't be, bro. You shouldn't be. Now, Burrow, you got to watch his ceiling. His ceiling might not be what you think it is. That's the only thing I'm telling you. He's going to be solid, but his ceiling ain't up there. I'd rather have Daniel Jones, but we shall see, right? I could be totally off, right? But we should see. Riley says, need some tight end help. Missed out on the top guys. I like Luke Musgrave. Who else? I really don't got any. I didn't write any tight ends down. But Luke Musgrave is the guy that I really like. Hunter Henry is another guy that I like. So those are the two guys right now. And I still like Isaiah Likely. Don't let one game get you off on a guy. So go buy low on Isaiah Likely in Dynasty. Mike Murray says Zay Flowers going to be good. Yes, Flowers is going to be good. Zay Flowers. He says, what do you think about Swift? I'd rather have Kenneth Gainwell. That's the only guy that I want on that offense, as far as the running backs. And I remember Dallas Goedert. I never had any videos of talking about Dallas Goedert. Maybe like top 10, but I wasn't on Dallas Goedert. That's another hit that I hit. I don't. Why would you get Dallas Goedert when you got AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith? Those are the guys that you want. And then maybe you could go to Kenneth Gainwell. If you go get Dallas Goedert, somebody gonna get left out. Now listen, Dallas Goedert gonna have some good weeks, but don't chase that. And don't. Well, he hit this week, bro. He hit what, 1 week out of 4 games? Um, and then Riley says Daniel Jones ain't a loss. Fluke game. I agree, bro. But I got to be accountable this week. He didn't have a good week. I agree 100% with what you're saying. And Hector says, how about them Cowboys? Yeah, baby. Yep, them Cowboys. Even though I'm a little, because I've been high on Daniel. I love the Cowboys. That's my heart. But I wanted Daniel Jones to play well, and that didn't happen. So I'm a little. It is what it is, right? So guys, I'm gonna get ready. Let me see. Critch, what's going on, bro? Finally made the stream. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So guys, you better hit me up. I'm getting ready to get out of here. If you got any kind of questions for tonight or anything, you need to hit me up and let me know right now. If you have any recommendations, I'm not above that, guys. Long as you ain't sitting around name calling and you being accountable, we can go back and forth. Please don't think that I'm down your throat. I don't want people to be scared off of me thinking that, man, if I ask TD why he'd say this, he might get mad and call me out. No, I won't. Don't get mad because I'm addressing it. That's what we got to do. Nifty says, still won my week because I have Amon-Ra. Yep. And really, just hope I don't regret taking Chase over Hill. Whoa. Hey, Nifty, I told you. Listen, I ain't about told you, but I told you, Chase over Hill, I'm not doing it. I'm not taking Tyreek Hill is a top 5 player. Remember, y'all thought I was crazy by saying that Tyreek Hill is a top 5 player of all time? Tyreek Hill is a top 5 player of all time. He's special. He's a Barry Sanders of a wide receiver. His speed is incredible. His route running is incredible for what he does. He ain't the best route runner in the league, but he's a top echelon route runner that people sleep on. Tua is a great accuracy guy. Mike McDaniels is a great offensive coordinator. Guys, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. This is me right here being accountable, telling you what it is. Buy low on Gibbs. There you go. So I'm gonna do a buy low video too. Gibbs is a buy low. Stash him. David Montgomery still gonna get goal line carries though. David Montgomery still is gonna get goal line carries. So make sure you understand that. But Gibbs, as time go on, he's gonna be a great PPR back catching passes. Okay, CMC. I forgot about CMC showed off. I didn't say CMC once. Okay. Cret says, I'm gonna get to that. So I wasn't gonna say that CMC was a bad running back, but I said I don't want him. Reason why? Because Bijan. I can get Bijan over CMC, and I feel better with that. Listen, CMC, if he stay healthy the whole year, it could cost me a championship. Maybe I play a guy in a fantasy playoffs that got CMC, and he go crazy, and I got Bijan and it don't hit, or I got Tyreek. But I feel like me getting Tyreek instead of CMC is better. It's better. I don't want that running back. So I'm not saying these players are bad in the first round. It's just who you rather take because you got to split the hairs with the points. Tyreek was my big time #1 pick, and also Amon-Ra at the late half over like guys like not Justin Jefferson, because Justin Jefferson was my #1 pick mostly. I took him 9 times out of 10, but over CMC, even some Nick Chubb, even some Derrick Henry. All those running backs that was going in the first round, I wasn't taking them. Even Jamar Chase, I wasn't taking him because I wanted guys that had bigger upsides. Cret says, what would you suggest for James Cook prize pick tonight? Fantasy points. Go with catches. I like catches. I wouldn't go with a rushing touchdowns. That's a little bit nervous, but I would go with James Cook catches. I think he should get 3 to 4 catches. So he either should tie or be around there. I like James Cook catches. I like his fantasy points to be over 10 fantasy points. He's going to have over 10 fantasy points. Nifty says, I had Hill in another league, so I wanted a Chase share. Okay, I bet. And that's how you're supposed to play. Great context, bro. Great context. Don't always get the same players every single. I got some Chase, too. I got Chase on a couple teams. He says, but Hill looking unstoppable. He is. No cap. Mike Merritt says, how about Tyjae Spears? They play him a lot. Yes, that's why I told y'all I'm not taking no Derrick Henry. Not saying that Derrick Henry can still play and will have some good games, but I'm not taking that. That's too risky because he's an older running back. Elijah Mitchell going to have some games where he be good, especially with CMC. That's the same type of context. Okay. I agree with Spears look good, man. So he's a stash. I'm not saying he's a waiver wire priority, but he's a stash. So if you got a good team and you don't really need anybody off the waivers, then maybe you wait till green beans come and then you get Tyjae Spears and stash him. Great stash. Here, Riley says Henry in PPR will probably be a bust. He probably will in PPR, right? He probably will be. All right, guys. So I'm getting ready to get out of here. If y'all need anything, hit me up in the comment section. Sign up as a member. If you sign up as a member, I'm gonna get to your questions early. Also, guys, I still do got the OnlyFans. I don't promote it as much, but I still do got the OnlyFans. So if you want to support, go on, sign up for the OnlyFans. You get a lot of perks there. You get bigger perks there than you even get by being a member. So, and guys, I want to give you a quick waiver ahead of the curve. I'm gonna do a video on this too, but I'm gonna give you some of my top waiver wire receivers. Tutu Atwell, Romeo Doubs, Rashid Rice. Yes, Rashid Rice. He's a pickup and he's a stash. He's not the number one. The number one is Tutu. The number two is Romeo. And another one, number four, is Calvin Austin. Pick up Calvin Austin. Deontay Johnson went down with a hamstring injury. Be picking him up. Because I think Calvin's going to be. Remember, I told y'all Calvin Johnson all year over Deontay. And next one is Puka Nacua. Puka going to be fine too. But I think when Cooper Kupp comes back, Puka going to go down. I think Tutu's still going to be doing what he's doing because he pushes the ball. He's the one to help the offense push the ball downfield. So he got a special role that Puka or Cooper Kupp can't do. But Cooper Kupp and Puka can do the same thing. Puka going to still be fine when Cooper Kupp get there. He's going to still get 6 or 7 targets, but he's not going to get no 15 targets when Cooper Kupp get there. The test that I should have took Tyreek, I got you, bro. It's all good. Ain't no shoulda, coulda, woulda. Don't worry about that. You just ball. Hopefully you got a good first round pick. If you went with running back with like a CMC, I think that could be, as the season go on, that could hurt you. That's just me, because that's just my information right now. I could be wrong though. All right, guys, y'all be safe. Y'all have a blessed day. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Peace.